Alright, so today we are checking out 114 acres in Osyka, Mississippi. We are just a mile and a half north of the Mississippi-Louisiana state line. Box stands in place, you got some food plots. It's a great hunting tract. They had a timber cruise done. Timber values right over $73,000, so it's got some decent timber on it. Let's ride around and check this dude out. What we're doing now is riding through there's a deeded easement that rides through the property, that cuts through the property. There's an 11.5 acre tract. As soon as you come off of Highway 568, you got the deeded easement to get through the property. Easement goes up to about right here in this turn. And this is where your property is going to start. Right about here. This is going to be the start to the 114 acres. So you got a little opening right here. Could definitely be a food plot. Looks like they tilled it up a little bit, maybe planted a little something already, but we are in the worst drought we've seen in probably a decade here in Louisiana and Mississippi, so no surprise there's not much growing, but good little spot for a plot. This right here is going to be your pipeline. And you've got a big old stretch of pipeline here. And a nice box stand overlooking it. It's kind of show both sides of it here. Really nice box stand. Let's go check him out. Alright. So box stand, pipeline. Now, if you're like me, you get a little scary sometimes. Coming in the woods in the morning, you know, your mind starts going all over the place. This would probably scare the absolute shit out of me. The old cemetery looks like right here behind your box stand. I guess the good thing about that is probably wouldn't have to worry about a whole hell of a lot of trespassers, but it's there. God, I can just imagine walking to this stand in the morning and just imagining the boogeyman being right there, Slender Man or something, and me getting too freaked out to even hunt. That kind of creeps me out. But this looks like a really nice blind. I'm not going to get in it, but it's a good one. So you got a nice pipeline here to hunt for rifle season. Let's go take a ride, check out the rest of it. Alright, check that out. Let's go see what we got this one. Now, this is my first time on this property. Y'all are seeing it as I'm seeing it. some good pine timber, and then you've got, to the right, you've got some good pine timber. To the left, some younger timber that'll be good, 10, 15 years. Really did a good job of cleaning this place up. It looks awesome. Lots of good trails through here. Going straight, keep going straight through the back. See what's back there, and then we catch these little side trails. Right, the old ladder stand up there. Hang all right. Move back around, catch those little trails, and then we'll come right on back through. Tractor work out here, so this is turnkey, ready to go. Still get in here for about halfway through gun season. Isn't a trail or anything. I just kind of wanted to check this out. I think they got some pretty good hardwood bottoms through here. It definitely not all pine. And me being a boat hunter, this is kind of the stuff that I want to go explore and go see where I can hang one and catch them slipping through. Great road system through here. This 114 acres feels more like 300, just the way they deer hunting out here in this area, in this general area. One of the bad things about this dang drought, you can't see all the deer tracks that are undoubtedly deer. I mean, you can kind of see the outline of them a little bit, fresh dirt, but it kind of takes away from at least the video and photo part of it, because you can't see the track. Kind of going to take us more to the middle of the property and riding up the eastern, the north and the eastern line so far. Here for just a second. So, I mean, for me, I know I show a lot of property. This one, just the way they've got, they actually did the work. And then, you know, anybody that's thinking about selling property, listen to this. They came out and did the Dozer work, and they've got just, it feels like miles and miles and miles of trails on 114 acres that, I mean, honestly feels like twice that, just because of the access you've got to everything. I mean, you come in here and cut your little side trails, little walking trails off of these main trails, and I mean, this 114 is gonna hunt like 300 just because of the way they've got it set up. So this one ought to show really easily. And if you've got some land you're thinking about selling, this is the way you need to do it. If you can do it, it's worth spending the money to go ahead and set your property up the way this one is, because I mean, it makes a world of difference to a potential buyer for sure. did what they were supposed to do. Made the access good. Started the video right here. That kind of wraps all the way around and brings you straight back out to here. And it kind of feels like I'm riding on a much bigger property than I am. So another thing with this track, I find the boundary lines are very clearly marked, and my experience here lately, that's not always the case. Just kind of look at Onyx, where we've been so far. All your trails pretty much follow the whole outline of the property. I'm not all the way done. We still got that little chunk right there to go check out. But man, it really makes this place, makes any place feel bigger when you can access the whole thing. Obviously, but there it is. And if you can see, I'll show on the map somewhere in the video exactly where the creek runs, but the creek is your boundary line on the northeast side. But this little spot right here, I would think, me, we got some hardwoods. It's a little piney, but plant something right here. Definitely put a feeder at a post stand, sure, right here in this little corner. This is going to be the trail that goes to the big food plot I'm seeing here on Onyx. Oh wow, yeah, there it is. Big old field. Tracks all over this dirt. There's box stand number 3, overlooking rain and plant this dude, you'd be ready to go. So many fresh tracks in the dirt and stuff, you can't really make out. I mean, you know it's there, but really, really, really good plot here. Let's go north side of this and see where that trail goes. Really awesome. So that's 3 box stands that are already on the property. You got one overlooking this plot. You got one with the power line. And you've got one that's kind of back in the woods a little bit, but you got good shooting lanes on each side. And look, 114 acres. Everybody kind of rolls their eyes. Oh, you need 300, I need 500 acres. Blah, blah, blah. You don't. If you've got 114 acres, 150 acres, freaking 60 acres, and it's set up right, like this one is, 4 or 5 people can hunt this place, no problem. And I know there's people going to be rolling their eyes at that, but we see it all the time. People buy these small tracts, set them up well, plant food plots, or they plant chestnut trees, or they got whole orchards out there. You know they're deer in the area, and you just got them attracted to you. It doesn't matter if you're going 5 acres or 5,000. You know what you're doing, you shoot your deer. This place is set up great. Let's see what this antler shed deer blind is about. Wow. It's nice. Brand new. Brand new. Blind. All carpeted. That view over that big food plot. That's nice. Antler shed. It's a good one. Really, really like these stands. Show the map on here. So if you can see, I don't know how great that's going to be. We just crossed over onto the little 11-acre tract where that deeded easement is. So you see that red dot? We are heading towards the gate. This is where you have deeded access. There's we'll park the truck. Let's go check this road coming in out. There's your gate. And that's Highway 568 right there. Literally 1.5 miles from the Louisiana-Mississippi border. All right, so I just want to talk about this tract a little bit. 114 acres at 3,400 an acre. You're right at $389,000. This is a really nice tract. They set it up really well. They did the work. Now you got to come in, and if you're a bow hunter and stuff, obviously you're going to want to come in and make trails and stuff all the way through, and you know, set all that up. But you got box stands here already. You've got that one really big food plot. You've got huge area where the power line is. And you've got the other box stand that's on one of the bigger trails that, you know, you got some good shooting lanes. And like I said 100 times, you can drive a truck around this whole property. And that's a big deal. A lot of these properties we show, you can't get around them at all. And they could be great, but people, it's harder for people to see because they've got to come in and do all the work themselves. This one is kind of like on the line as turnkey, but it's still got enough of a blank slate that you can come in and make it your own. But as far as access goes, it does not get any better than this. You can literally access every corner of this property from your truck. I mean, you don't even need a four-wheeler. So really, really great track. We'll sprinkle in some aerial shots and all that stuff so you can kind of see it there. But man, this is a really good one. If you're interested at all in this or something comparable to this, give me a call. This is a really good one.